Well, this may look like any other busy kitchen in Milwaukee. Since July, several of the employees working alongside the professionals, though, live with special needs. You wouldn't know it because they get one-on-one help to learn what it takes to work in the real world.
Yeah, Julia Fellow introduces us to a man who inspired the Friendship Bakery. It's a story that's new at 5.
This all started when a member with special needs lost his job and wasn't even given a reason why. That's when Friendship Bakery was born, to fill a need that no one had ever seen before. Welcome to the Friendship Bakery. If you don't know your way around a busy kitchen, Saul will help you out.
You're not supposed to pinch or touch the dough.
It's a supportive environment.
Everybody goes at their own pace.
See how I'm kind of like, if you see the upside down, look, I'm kind of tucking it.
It's not like kind of like snappy the whole time.
That allows you to make mistakes.
You know, we're all making mistakes because we're all learning.
With my disability, it's hard to move and go really fast.
Saul has been wanting to be part of the working world for a long time. His mother explains patience is not everyone's virtue.
And understanding and able to give him the support that he needs.
That's where Friendship Circle of Wisconsin steps in. A hallmark of the organization is to bring volunteers into families' homes to build friendship. This new program is focused on the adults.
So often they're just, staying at home. And this is changing that.
I get here like 9:30, everybody's here by 10.
So far, there are 6 people with special needs employed through this program. They go through a 50-point checklist each shift they work.
There's remembering to be punctual. There's being polite and friendly to your coworkers.
The hope is to expand this to a storefront someday to show our community that anything is possible. And you can buy everything made here in the Friendship Bakery online. If you live in the Milwaukee area, it'll even be delivered to your door. We have a link to their website at tmj4.com. Julia Fellow, today's TMJ4.
Now, this non-for-profit organization is a vision of a Jewish organization which has centers all over the world. Families of all faiths are welcome. Well, a customer says he was racially profiled at a local bank.
Shannon Sims in the newsroom with a story coming up at 6. Shannon?
Thank you, George and Carol. Police were called to the scene in order to defuse the situation. Tonight, what the man says the bank did that has him feeling like he was racially profiled. That's coming up new on Live at 6.
Thanks, Shannon.
Well, summer-like weather is coming back.
But we could use some rain. Will we get any? Brian Goddard is here with your forecast in a moment. Okay, watch this dash cam video from Georgia. Winds from Irma blowing a tree right into the path of that car. The driver who saw the crash ran to help the victim out of her car. She was stunned, but miraculously otherwise okay.
I'm very lucky.
Our day got off to, I guess it was fog. It was a foggy start.
It was a big haze in the sky. One of our engineers, Dave Pazorski, took this shot at Miller Park. This is around 5:30 this morning. Look at that. Great picture. But then he took this picture at 6:15. You can't even see the stadium. Let's go to Brian Goddard with the latest. Brian.
That was smoke from the grills. There were people still there tailgating early in the morning. Not fog. There was some fog this morning, and it was patchy, dense fog. You could be driving around, especially out in the country roads. It was perfectly sunny, then all of a sudden right down to almost a zero visibility. So we're going to have to deal with that again tomorrow morning, so watch out for that. Temperatures this morning in the mid-40s in West Bend, lower 40s in Burlington and Lake Geneva, mid-50s here in Milwaukee. So we're slowly getting those temperatures to warm up. It is a gorgeous afternoon outside, a little hazy left over from the fog earlier today, but the dew points have dropped. They were in the lower 60s earlier today, but now some drier air filtering in. 73 in Waukesha, a little cooler in Port Washington, and notice there's still some of that fog right over the lakefront. Oh, here comes a sailboat out of that fog. That fog will start to move back inland, especially once the sun sets, we start to cool down. But as I mentioned, some drier air has moved in, so it's going to take some time for that fog to get into the inland areas, but still expect some patchy fog by morning. How about the 80s to the west and to the north? Rhinelander at 81. They were almost freezing a couple of mornings ago. Now we're talking mid-80s in the western part of the state, and we will see those move into southeastern Wisconsin as we get closer to the weekend. It is quiet around the Badger State, and it is cooler at the lakefront with that light southeasterly wind, and we're still seeing 80s from Fond du Lac to Green Lake to Madison to Janesville for the second day in a row. This evening, 68 degrees, mostly clear. Just get out there and enjoy it. Sunsets around 7:05. 59 degrees tomorrow morning, some of that patchy, dense fog, and then hazy sunshine tomorrow afternoon, more humid, and 77. But because of those higher dew points coming back in here, look at these temperatures tonight, mid to upper 50s. That's more like it. And then the dew point forecast, the sticky air is going to be sticking around through the weekend. You'll notice it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow's forecast, 80 in Watertown, 75 Sheboygan, and 77 in Waukesha. Here's your 7-day forecast. Great weather. Last week we couldn't even find a 70 on the 7-day. Now we're talking 80s. 81 and humid on Friday. 82 and muggy on Saturday. I can't believe I'm saying muggy and 80s.
Yeah, really?
Some thunder showers Saturday night, off and on throughout the day on Sunday, but not a washout. And we'll stay in the 70s behind the next cold front. So cold fronts are coming. We're staying in the 70s next week.